G'day cocktail lovers. This is my take on a Tiki classic 3 dots and a dash. A couple of small variations, and it's largely built around something I made, and it's this. It's a clarified orange cordial. Those who know me know I love making clarified cocktails. Often when I'm left with an orange, after using the peels for garnishes, I'll juice it and I'll use that juice to make a clarified cocktail. Shock horror, I don't always make videos out of these, I just make them for my own enjoyment. This week I decided to do something a little different and make it about the orange juice. It's pretty simple to make. You peel the oranges, cover them in sugar, and you use about double their weight in sugar. You leave that for a day or so, and the sugar will absorb the oils out of the peel and liquefy. That's an oleosaccharum, a fairly common syrup. And then I added the orange juice to that and mixed it so the sugar's all fully dissolved, and then I added that to milk. I used the classic milk clarification ratios of 4 parts of the drink to 1 part milk, and then you leave that set for anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours until you get some separation happening, and then pour it through a coffee filter and you get a clarified, non-alcoholic orange cordial. It's really tasty, and because it's got the oils, not just the juices, it's got a little extra oranginess to it, and it's got a real zing. I really like it. And so I went looking for a cocktail that called for both orange juice and sugar, and I thought, I'm going to make that, but put my cordial in. And after going through a few possibilities, I settled on a 3 dots and a dash. Oh, also fun thing with the garnish, it's normally 3 cherries and an elongated piece of pineapple. I didn't have any pineapple handy, so I'm just using an orange peel for the dash part of it. But I haven't tasted it yet, so let's do that. Rum and fruit juices, I mean, when does that ever lead you astray? I'll take you through the elements of this. It's based around a rum agricole. You can just use a white rum, quite honestly. Rum agricole is based on cane juice rather than molasses, so it has a kind of lighter, grassier taste than a lot of white rums, but you know, if you don't have it, just go with white rum. And then a little bit of an aged rum as well. I just went for Eldorado 15 because that's what I had handy, and it's got a few of the classic Tiki touches, Velvet Falernum and pimento dram or allspice dram, and it has the previously mentioned orange cordial that's been clarified, and I'm using a dash of Bitterman's Elemacule Tiki bitters, all coming together into the 3 dots and a dash. And here's how we make it. In a shaker, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of the rum agricole. Then we put 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of the aged rum. Then 1/4 ounce, around 7.5 mils of Velvet Falernum. Then 1/4 ounce or 7.5 mils of allspice dram. Then I added 1 ounce of my clarified orange cordial and 1/2 ounce, 15 mils of lime juice. Final touch, just 1 dash of the Tiki bitters. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to get it chilled and diluted, and then I just went with a dirty dump into a tall glass of the ice and all, and topping it off with our 3 dots and a dash garnish. On one level this is a kind of over the top garnish, 3 cherries, but in terms of tropical drinks, it's a bit subdued. Like there's no mint, no pineapple fronds, any of those things, although I wouldn't hold it against you if you did. These sort of drinks, party drinks, you want to chill out. Now as I make this, it's very late summer, but by the time you see it, if you're in my part of the world, it's going to be well into autumn, or it's going to get warm. So if you're in the part of the world where it's warming up, it's spring or early summer, try this. You can look up the original recipe, uses orange juice and sugar rather than my clarified orange cordial. Although I do recommend you try it. It's also great for mocktails. If someone wants something really different with a non-alcoholic drink, I really recommend you experiment with milk clarification because you can get some really interesting flavors. Your mocktails don't have to be boring. This sure isn't boring. Rum and fruit juice, there's a reason these drinks are so popular. I'm going to take it easy. Unfortunately, I don't have a pool to lie by, but trust me, I'll be enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Until I do see you again, I will say cheers.